Hello, hello, and welcome back to Hero Infinite. And this week I am joined by Ollie.
Not.
Yeah. So Tristan is going to be joining us late, but I have everything set up for when he joins us. Uh, but while we wait for Tristan to show up for the Tristan for the inexplicable Ollie, uh, we also have Raven, played by the wonderful Veneer.
Hello, it's Shroud. Hello.
We have Radical Ruby, played by Jade.
Hello.
And we have Orca, played by Fish.
And number 2 from Chicken Fillet.
Words. Oh, forgive me. I'm gonna probably burp more than I want to during this stream, which what I want is always ideally 0, but I have very bad indigestion at the moment from a spicy dinner. So.
But what
Today,
if we all burp to make the burping more normal?
as we open up today's session, I'm trying to think of how to fit. All right, so we're gonna open up with Raven. After your last adventure with Ollie in Toontown, you know, he is now stuck in a cartoonified version of his original costume, something which he is very upset with. And so you are taking him to I Am to see if I Am can help him with that in some way. And so you take him with you to get to like back to the labyrinth, into the mansion in the labyrinth, where you realize the manor is getting rather full between I Am, the former god of fate, and his pet cat. What was the name of your giant pet brain that hasn't been seen since season 1?
Car? His
Yeah,
name is Car.
Yeah, Car the brain.
Car the Brain. He just became. He's doing stuff, He's hanging out. Homie's hanging out.
Tahu lives in the manor now. It's strange seeing it so full. Definitely not what you're used to. But not necessarily a bad thing either, depending on how you as a character feel about it.
He's just like. He's like, damn, so many people are here. That's crazy.
And as you return, I Am is gonna look up to you. Yes, you're back. Fantastic. Oh, and you brought that one with you.
Yes, he may need some help.
Perhaps I can help, and Fate will take him off to the side to explain that. Ollie's taken aside by Fate. Tristan's not here right now. Cats will hide him. Cats will hide the shame.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, somebody should stream the tabletop sim room to Veneer. I just realized Veneer can't see the tabletop room. So somebody please stream it to them.
Who's in the room?
If I try and stream it, it will lag the shit out of my computer because I'll be streaming to 2 things at once. And let me make sure it has not loaded. Okay, good. It's not loading the stream on my end. I don't want to be watching it either. So as you return, you can see.
Wait. I just realized I just shared my in-game tabletop simulator thing rather than the Twitch stream, which I realized would be better to share.
Oh, no. I'd say it's better to stream your in-game thing because the Twitch stream has a delay on it. Share what's in-game, and just every now and again you might need to be a pair of eyes for Veneer going where they direct you. So...
Okay.
Words. I Am, they're like... God, so I'm trying to remember what I was gonna have I am say. I've been planning this entire session for days, and now my brain's like, Oh,
Okay.
hang on, my music. God damn it, it stopped. Sometimes YouTube takes loop video as a mild suggestion rather than looping it when I'm trying to play music in the background. It'll loop it like twice, and then it will go load an entirely new YouTube video. But yeah, as you, sorry, fucking brain fart. I am, they look to the, I'm trying to remember what they already told. So I just remembered you already had the conversation about the nanobot, correct, in the last session?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you return, I was speaking more with Fate while you were away. We're attempting to create a better way to isolate the spikes of Quinta energy. That way we can better track down potential time travel sites. We want to be able to capture AM anytime they send something back, because me and Fate have agreed that they are likely one of the bigger issues at the moment. I am is like looking at the projection of the planet. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
He's gonna say, I see. So, what do you want us to do?
Right now, just having you on standby. You are... There's not much you can do to help with AM, but you still stand as our best chance to battle against the hiss and the influence of the Crimson King.
I see. So, we gotta make sure that the Crimson King doesn't come out, is that correct?
Yes. But until we are able to detect the hiss infecting the minds of people, there's not much we can do about that.
Do you have any... Well, do you have any idea where... If there's any gonna be... what is it? Anomaly points of these things coming out? Like, areas or anything? Or no?
No leads at the moment, at least none that I haven't been sending our other agents to investigate. By the way, I should try and get you to meet the courier soon. He's been a new assistant that's been helping, and the two of you just never have been able to bump into each other.
No?
Yes, every time you're here, he's away on a mission, and every time he's here, you're away on a mission. Although I suppose that's inevitably what will happen when I only have 2 agents working for me. And then you hear from the corner of the room, there are 3. As they look over to Tahu, who is returning from a excursion. Tahu, have you been able to find any of the other Tau? Or is it Tau? I don't know.
Tau.
Any of the is that what they're called? Okay. Have you been able to find any of the other Tau? No, I've not been able to track them down yet, no. It's been difficult. And you notice, he's sort of like looking, like almost like glaring at you for a moment as he enters. At least, maybe it's glaring, maybe it's staring. Their metal face, it's hard to read expression on.
He's gonna, like, give him a small wave, like a very awkward small wave, like, hey, Tahu.
Hello. Oh,
So-
brother.
How you been doing? How is it going over there?
I'm doing well.
That's good.
And as you make awkward conversation, Ruby, so This scene's gonna be a rather quick one. I just want to clarify for the viewers. When we last left off, we already talked about this off camera, but when we last left off with the with you were trying to follow Ollie as he led you to GDI Tower in order to you know, because that's where the next Crystal Star apparently is being held. But you guys lost track of Ollie in the city that is underneath Justice. The ancient city underneath Justice City.
Okay, so should be the next left up ahead, isn't that right, Ollie?
Where did he go? And
Good
Miles,
grief,
like,
not again.
as you guys are walking through the halls, Miles is just walking sideways on the wall, and he like gets to the corner and like bends over like he's looking over a ledge, and he looks around. Where'd he go? Probably got kidnapped by some other tunes or something, Gwen says, as you see she's drinking from a fast food cup that you don't know where she got it from, considering you're underground.
What makes you think that? And where did you get that?
Just a hunch. And I got God, what's a good fictional fast food? I got it at Burger Bunny. Where else? She points at the drink. If we can't find Ollie, maybe we should get back to your place to make a plan on how we're gonna get into GDI Tower. And Miles, he says, like, well, getting into it shouldn't be the hard part, considering Ruby still has GDI connections. But finding the
True.
Crystal Star,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the real difficult part.
Yeah, from the museum heist, we've proven that we can take things from places if the need calls for it, but I have a feeling it's going to be a lot harder taking from a GDI tower housing the most famous superhero in the world.
Vivian nods, and she's like, it certainly sounds like it. Do you even know what GDI is? I think it's a kind of bird from the context clues I've been getting. And so you start making your way home, and with that, we're going to cut to Orca. And Orca, you and the rest of Team Ghost are currently, mid-action hero scenario. You are in combat with a giant insectoid monster in the middle of a city, and like everyone's giving out like call signs on like you're giving call signs on like where you're going with the attack so that they can make sure no civilians are there, and they're like trying to get people out of so Gambit and Rex are getting people out of collapsing buildings. Lumina and oh my god, what's the name of the ice power one?
Luna?
Luna Frost.
Oh yeah, Luna Frost.
Snow.
Yeah, Luna Frost and Lumina.
No, Luna Snow.
Oh yeah, sorry. Luna Snow and Lumina are working on getting civilians out of buildings, and Widowmaker is in a skyscraper, like scanning the city, sort of giving you an eye in the sky idea of like things that you should be doing. And all the while, Am is inside of your suit, giving you like detailed breakdowns on weak points within the giant insect. And like, I'm not gonna actually play this out as a combat because I don't want to waste the next 15 minutes of the session with it, but it's sort of like, cool, high-energy, octane fight scene as you're fighting this giant insect, and you're getting, like, the heads-up displays from Am as they're pointing out weak points, and, like, at one point they point out to you, like, oh, like, there's a weak point in its armor here, and you drive your sword up through it and finally kill the creature after what has been a very long fight going on before this. And you sort of are like heaving with the giant insects impaled on your sword. If this was a TV show, this would just be the cool action scene establishing that you're doing cool action stuff off camera.
Thank you.
And like as you have the creature impaled on your sword, Rex down below is like, yeah. As then a torrent of insect blood goes pouring down on him, and he's like, ah.
That's why I tell you to stand further away, Rex.
I never would have thought insect blood would smell so bad. And taste so bad. And then Am, just in your headset, because nobody else knows you have Am currently, says, from what I've been able to gather from accessing local data banks, this creature was created from the mutation of what is colloquially known as a stink bug.
It's probably gonna be smelling that in his uniform for a few more days.
It's words. Gambit comes in on the radio. He's like, well, it looks like the bulk of the situation is done. Die Hard Man, where should we be bringing... Or actually, no, he wouldn't be calling Die Hard Man. He'd say, Space Ghost, what should we, do with the bug's body? And Space Ghost comes down the communicator. I'll check local geographic data and see if there's any nearby volcanoes you can dispose of the carcass in. Luna Snow speaks up. Wouldn't it be better to hold on to for research? We don't know exactly what made this giant insect or where it came from. And then Am is gonna come in on your system, Orca. I've been able to hack into local scientific research facilities in an attempt to isolate the origin of the stink bug. I believe it was created through a failed experiment by a scientific organization known as AIM, based out of the area.
Why does that sound?
That's a thing only you get told.
Wait, would she have heard of AIM yet, or?
You have not heard of AIM, like, directly. Or actually, I'm gonna give you an intelligence check to see what you know of AIM, because you've been on Earth for a while. So roll 6 dice, adding no skill points.
Intelligence is which one?
Intuition, sorry, which is 6.
Oh, wait, no. Looks like I'm finding out what AIM is, guys.
Oh, yeah. I gotta promote you so that you can, duplicate dice. Promote. Yes. Promote. Yes. There we go. That's 3 successes, which is, like, upper end of average.
How does do that?
Okay. From what you understand, AIM, God, I forget what it stands for. Hold on. AIM is a scientific organization. Hold on. Advanced Idea Mechanics. They're an independently funded research organization that receives large amounts of funding from GDI and other organizations to research, various scientific pursuits. Luna, you recall she actually directly shared that she got her powers due to an accident at an AIM facility in her home city. More or less, it was a chemical spill occurred in the area, like a power plant exploded, chemical spill, she got exposed and developed ice powers.
So it's by the same people that gave Luna her these powers. So now I guess they spill a chemical on a bug now? This is what happened?
Their systems are difficult to hack into, but from what I've been able to gather, it was less of a spill and more of a intentional experiment gone wrong. From what I've been able to gather, they are experimenting on a group of 6 insects in an attempt to affect their growth hormones. The result was all 6 of them growing to titanic size.
So what you're saying is that there can be more bugs like this, unfortunately.
Orca, you're going to want to look on your 8. Says Widowmaker on the communication system. And you turn to the side, and you see rapidly growing in size and like climbing over buildings is 5 more like gigantic insect monsters. And fighting just the one took a lot out of you already.
No, the universe loves me.
Oh, son of a bitch, there's more, you hear from Rex. What are we gonna... and then Am says, something is approaching at subsonic speeds. It is approaching our position. It'll be here in 3, 2, and then you see something incredibly small go flying straight through one of the insects, and it just collapses down. And then you see a red laser like move through the air, and another one of the insects that was standing just slides off as if it was cut in half. And then another one gets, you see another one just get picked up and hurled into orbit by the tiny little pinprick thing that you're trying to see. And every time you like turn to try and look at whatever is killing the insect, it is moving faster than you can keep up with it. And before all of them are getting killed until the last one gets picked up in the air and it's impaled on a radio tower nearby. Attempting to isolate the being that is currently attacking the insects. Identity confirmed. It is, and Rex sits up, stands up where he is, getting out of some of the insect guts. Holy shit! It's fucking! And then we cut back to Ruby. Miles says, Homelander, as he puts down an image of Homelander, a 6-foot-tall, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, incredibly buff man wearing a tight blue, skin-tight blue suit, with a cape that has the GDI flag, or that is the GDI flag, hanging from his back. He is the one who calls GDI Tower home. And if we were going to try and break in, would be our biggest danger. Goombella speaks up. He's fully capable of flying at speeds comparable to a fighter jet. Has laser vision that burns hot enough to melt through steel within a few seconds. It has shown, is strong enough to easily lift shipping crate cargo ships over his head, and it has X-ray vision. He would definitely know if we were, or X-ray vision and super hearing. He would definitely know if we tried to sneak into the tower unwelcome. And then Vivian points at the picture, and he has, as she points at his belt, and you see the golden crystal star, the topaz star, on his belt.
So it sounds like this guy's got a lot of bases covered.
And then
And
Raz,
of course, the star is not only somewhere in his house, but specifically, it is on him.
and then Raz speaks up, but I don't see the problem. He's a hero, the most famous hero in the world at that. Everybody knows Homelander. He's Earth's protector in a lot of people's eyes. So if you can just get a meeting with him and explain it to him, he looks up at you. He should be able to just give you the crystal star, or at the very least, come with us to the portal come with us to the portal when we have to deal with the Shadow Queen. Oh, yeah.
No
Doom,
offense,
then
Raz, but
sorry, I was gonna say, Gwen says, oh yeah, first we're gonna work with Doctor Doom, now we're gonna work with Homelander. You really know how to pick friends. As she sips from her drink.
yeah, no offense, Raz, but I would like to keep this search for the Crystal Stars as far away from the GDI as possible, or at least the knowledge that we are searching for the Crystal Stars.
And even then, Goombella says, how would we, if we wanted to have him on side, it's not like we can get a meeting with him, like, yeah, Ruby is part of the GDI, but it's not like she can just call up the most well-known hero in the world and arrange a meeting with him. And then your phone starts ringing.
Hello?
And yeah, you look at it and it's Die Hard Man calling you.
Ah.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Oh wait, no. I'm trying to think. Were you one of the players that met Cecil? No, that was Jade. Yeah, so Die Hard Man, he's calling. It's like, Ruby, are you available at the moment?
I guess. Depends what you need me available for.
There's a small gathering of heroes. So, 6 heroes have been invited to have an important meeting with Homelander.
Oh. I take the phone away from me and put the hand over the speaker. A meeting with Homelander, and I'm invited.
Everybody's sitting there like shocked looks, and Gwen is like, "That's some lazy writing."
I get on the phone. I get back on the phone.
It's okay to have poor writing if you point it out. Rick and Morty taught me that. Sorry.
Yeah, I can squeeze it in.
And with that, we're going to cut back to Orca. I'm very sorry, Veneer. We're going to get
It's okay.
you involved soon. Part of it is that some of what I have planned with you involves Tristan.
That's fine.
But so, Orca, as we return, you could your whole group has gotten back together. And so you're still in your mech. Everybody else is around you, has your sort of kneeled down near them, and Homelander is floating down, brushing his the whole thing where you brush your hands off with each other, and he looks at his shoulder and he flicks off a little piece of bug gut. Holy fucking shit, it's Homelander, Rex says. I can't believe Homelander just helped us to fight giant bugs.
Does Orca know of Homelander?
You will have at the very least definitely seen his face all over the place. In this world, you're no stranger to superheroes being heavily marketed, and Homelander is the most marketed hero on the planet.
I don't like that guy. She's just
Sorry, go ahead.
She just kind of flicks her a bit of the hair that's probably in her mouth off of it. And she's like, "Oh, it's that guy. His face is all over things."
Rex seems very excited. The whole group in general seems amazed to be meeting this guy, but Rex seems overly ecstatic.
She's the only one that's ew, marketable superhero.
But you're in your mech suit, so he can't see you. He's like,
Nope.
Yes, I'm very glad I was able to help. And he looks at the mech suit up and down. And I assume this is Orca, yeah? He smiles warmly. I was actually coming here because I wanted to speak with you.
I could probably just face fall in the suit, like, right?
He looks back
It's
to the
just, like-
rest. You're all able to clean this up while I take your big friend here for away for a flight to have a conversation, right? And everybody's sort of like, yeah, sure, I guess, kind of reaction.
When Aang, the team Avatar, when their thing was like, but I suppose I could go look at the lake. They're like, "Oh, okay."
He looks to you and he sort of like nods for you to follow him, and he flies up.
Great. He just follows him. He's wondering if he knows that there's a person in the suit or not.
As you get up, he's like, I'd like for you, I'd like for you to come back with me to New Liberty City. I'm having a get-together with a few other high-tier heroes, and I'm gonna be honest. In the few months you've been here on Earth, Orca, you've caught my attention.
She's just gonna stay in her suit. She's like grimace. I don't know. I feel like just based off of her own history of things, maybe she could feel the what is it? The
schmarminess.
kindness, schmarminess. Yeah, the acting. All
he definitely rings that bell that a lot of the high tier heroes where you came from come. The kind of guy who's definitely like, how do I want to put this? The kind of guy who definitely enjoys the popularity he has. His costume certainly doesn't do any favors in that regard.
She's
literally
gonna
wearing the
speak on-
flag of the Earth Defense Force.
She's gonna speak on the speaker instead of coming out of the suit. Like, any particular reason that you want me to come to New Liberty City?
Well, like I said, I'm having a get-together with a few other heroes at my tower. And, well, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you're gonna want to show up, I assure you. There's gonna be some big-name people there. We can stop over at that little oil rig of yours and drop off your suit for cleaning if you'd like, and I can fly you right to the tower with me.
She's thinking, does she want to abandon her suit and not have the suit?
I think people would find it pretty rude if you double parked.
I guess. Sure. I'll do it.
Alright.
Is it right now? Or...
Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of you, but you're a pretty hard person to get a hold of. That Die Hard man is a bit of a stick in the mud.
Fine. Okay. Sure. I'll go. I'll just drop it off at the station then.
Oh my god, I just saw the gif you posted. Hang on, I'm gonna flash that
Title
up.
card. Title card.
That's a good
Title
gif. I'm gonna give you a star point
like-
for that.
card.
I am switching music to this.
She's probably going to just secretly tell Die Hardman, hey, I got peer pressured into going to Homelander's party, whatever.
Yeah, like call him
If
up
I
while
die,
you guys
you
are
d-
flying.
She's like, if I die, you know what happened.
And Die Hard Man, he'll be like, he had sent me a few messages a couple days ago. Or I'd received a few messages from him a few days ago about him wanting to have a meeting with you. I had pressed for more detail, but he was being vague. And you're a valuable resource, so I wanted more information before I agreed. I apologize for not passing the message on.
It's okay, I'm just letting you know where I'm going, so just in case something does happen, you're
Understood.
aware of where I was.
As you are flying, Am is going to communicate with you. I have a lot of records on Homelander.
I appreciate it because I don't really know much about this dude beyond the fact that he can do what just happened, and his face is on every single juice carton.
The public-facing persona of Homelander. He is the most well-known hero in the world. He can fly at supersonic speeds. He has super strength beyond that of any other measured hero. Laser vision capable of melting most metals, and X-ray vision. He's a man of incredible stature and fortitude, and he's been involved in numerous scenarios where he stopped super criminals. And you're being given images of him, like, fighting crime all over the place. People throughout the world love him, and according to his public, according to his public biography, as you see an image of a book, that comes up, Homelander, Earth's Defender, is the title of the book.
Is there also a Homelander phone?
Yes. He was, according to according to the biography written on him, sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. He was raised on a small farm in the middle of the United Colonies. He had a relatively simple upbringing until Incognito Corporation managed to stumble across him when his powers began to develop in puberty. They offered him the chance to become a superhero and began training him, and when he turned 21, they sent him on his first mission. And he quickly began his march to being the most popular hero in the world. According to top secret Incognito Corporation files I've been able to get a hold of, this origin is a lie.
It's not true.
What'd you say?
And Hero IMBD /
Yeah. According to Incognito Corporation top secret Incognito Corporation files I've been able to get a hold of, this is a complete lie. Homelander was manufactured in a lab roughly 30 years ago. The semen was received from the frozen body of Steve Rogers, famed hero of the Second Great War. They took his semen and impregnated a woman, then began experimenting on the child while it was still in the womb, modifying the genes in order to give them as many superpowers as a body could handle. 30 children were made. All of them perished, except for one. Homelander's birth was a violent one. As an infant, they escaped from their mother's womb with their super strength, killing her on birth. They then released a heavy gas that was able to go, they then released a knockout gas, and for a majority of the infant's life, it was kept in a comatose state until they were old enough to comprehend their abilities and not cause harm. Homelander is a weapon, custom made by high-ranking members of the GDI, with a very carefully crafted public-facing persona. Be careful.
Well, that's incredibly disturbing.
Be careful, Orca.
I will
would
be careful as much as I can.
I would hate to see you come to harm. And that's the last thing Am says to you as you arrive at the base and are getting out of your armor.
Orca's like, damn it, eventually she's like, damn it, I should have said, give me 10 minutes. I should have said, she's thinking, I should have said no. But, Question: is he actively aware of what she actually looks like, or does he have a different expectation of who would be coming?
You have
out
no
of
idea.
Mexico. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, if he doesn't know, oh hey, look, it's a lady. But wow.
As you come out, he would just smile and nod to you.
Kenna just turns away, rolls her eyes a bit, and she's just going to unplug the wires that is attached to her spine interface.
As you
Kinda
step
just rub her
out,
eyes.
he holds out his hands a little bit. How would you like me to carry you?
I guess whichever way that does not involve me getting flung into the sky. Whichever way that is.
He flies up to you, lightly wraps a hand around your your lower back and upper back, and like pulls you close, and then woof, is flying super fast immediately.
She's gonna have that thing that the anime effect where like the jitters across the body, like ew. That's what she's gonna do. Like, ugh.
It's the speed that you would expect from like a high-end roller coaster. And
But she has never been on, so
Mhm.
she's just gonna face away from the wind because she's just like, okay, I don't want my eyeballs drying out.
Eventually, he touches down on top of GDI Tower. The tower is a standard skyscraper, but the top of it is modeled to look like an eagle looking to the sky with its mouth open, and in its mouth is a helicopter landing pad.
Oh my god. She's just like, this is incredibly cheesy and I hate this architecture. But she's not gonna say that out loud. She's like, I hate everything about this.
Just as you land on the top, Ruby, you're arriving at the bottom. Each of you get an or sorry, go ahead.
I realized, was there like some kind of dress code for this meeting, or nah?
They didn't give you a dress code. How is Ruby looking? Are they just in their normal hero outfit?
Yeah. Say Ruby's just in her in her normal hero outfit, with leggings.
All right. So, we're gonna sort of like cut to you guys being in the place where the meeting is happening. So the room you're in is a room near the top of the skyscraper. There's a window that looks out across the city. And all of the other walls are flanked with numerous screens. This looks almost like some sort of command center. In the middle of the room, made out of marble, is the GDI logo, and a long semicircle table that all of you are sat at, with several other individuals. And Homelander stands, looking at all of you. I'm very glad to have all of you here. He begins looking across the table, nodding to everybody, each person as he names them. Radical Ruby, famed hero of New Liberty City. I've been appreciative of you looking after my home city while I've been out handling bigger problems throughout the world.
I'd say never too big to look out for your home city.
Batman. He looks to the person who sits next to you. A tall, well-built man in a gray suit with a yellow bat logo on it, with a blue bat-eared cowl that flows into a rubbery cape. Batman, defender defender of Justice City. You're very difficult to get a hold of, man. You know that. I only meet with people who I have interest in meeting with.
It just dawned on me that both Batman and Man are in this campaign.
Yes. He looks to the next person. Professor Hank Pym, more known by the general public as the Ant-Man. Brilliant individual with better understanding of the quantum realm than anybody else on this planet. Steve Rogers. He looks to the next man. Yeah, which I'm going to throw an important note to viewers. There is no America in this world. It's the United Colonies. So I'm not going to call him Captain America. He's just known as the Captain in this universe. As he looks to him, Steve Rogers, the Captain, most famous hero of the Second Great War, miraculously stood before us, all thanks to a little bit of Arctic water. I've heard good things about you, Homelander. It's nice to be here. And your old sidekick, as he does like a two little like double finger point at the next guy, Bucky Barnes, more well known nowadays as Winter Soldier. It's not Bucky anymore. Right. You know, you look pretty good for somebody who was, what was it, 16 when you were drafted in the Second Great War? Super soldier drugs will do that to you. Right. And Orca, alien from beyond the stars.
Hi.
Yet that suit of yours is impressive. Although, from what I've been able to gather, not nearly as impressive as what you can do on foot.
Thank you.
I'm
Kind of
just-
busy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, can I just like silently wave to Orca, let her know I'm here?
The two of you are sat at far ends of the table from each other.
Just waves back at
The whole table, like I said, is like a semicircle. Think of like a shallow sea, and he's like stood in the like the curve of the sea, so that he's sort of like you are all sat so that you would be facing toward him more or less. But you do notice that there's an empty seat in the middle of the table. The table is aimed so that it faces toward the window, so the backdrop behind him is the cityscape.
Okay.
I'm sure you're all wondering why I've gathered you here. Oh yes, that's a very good representation of it. Yeah, and so he is sat right here with an empty chair right here. And so Ruby, you're here, and Orca's here. If you want to change the color of your pencil, by the way, you can do it by clicking the draw tool in the upper left and selecting the little red dot.
Okay.
Yeah, he smiles looking to all of you. You can't help but to, you can't help but have your eyes drawn to the gleaming golden star on his belt.
Yep.
By the way, can you guys see the Hero Infinite logo on the table, or is it pure white for you?
It's pure white for me.
Oh,
I
okay,
can see
hang on.
it.
It's a pretty easy fix. Give me 2 seconds. Boom.
Oh, gotcha. Orca is just dying inside as usual. Like, I hate this curative charisma. I know your game. You're not the only one that plays it.
I know your game. Cribbage. Deal me in.
Why did I misheard as saying, I know you're gay?
I know
I'm
you're gay,
sorry.
Homelander.
I know you're gay, Mr. Homelander. Doing the homosexual things.
The Homelander sexual things. Yeah, he
You
looks
got a
like
lot of pride, not
the
just for your homeland.
No, it's the homo land.
Homolander. Homolander.
Yummers.
Yummers. Man, when I first started watching the show and I heard him say yummers, I lost my fucking shit. I did not know yummers came from fucking The Boys. I didn't know Homelander was where yummers comes from. But, yeah, he looks across all of you, he's like, I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered all of you here. Orca, I believe you're part of a, unique new concept? A superhero team?
You mean the one with Luna and Lumina and
Yes.
Widowmaker?
It's a fun little gaggle of heroes that, sorry, it's a fun little gaggle of heroes that Space Ghost got together. Though he hardly seemed to have curated it very heavily. That ragtag bunch, I mean, they lost almost half their members in their first couple months.
Well, stuff happens, Not everything was perfectly.
But it did give me an idea. This world
I like guys you
needs
stealing ideas.
this world needs heroes that can defend it. Not just disparate, separate heroes, but it needs a team that it can unite behind. A group of people who are united under a single name, under a single team, to protect them. And that's why I've gathered all of you, so that we can form the Seven. And as he says that, all of the screens in the room flutter to showing just a number 7, like a sleek, silvery colored number 7. The 7 heroes who will protect humanity. Everybody in this room are some of the most well-known and beloved heroes in all of the world. For some of you, that's particularly impressive. Orca and Ruby, the young ladies, have barely been active for a few months and a little over 2 years, respectively. And yet you have become household names, and that's not for nothing. Everyone in this room instills hope in the public, and also is incredibly competent when it comes to protecting people. And that's why I think that we should all work together, separate from the GDI. You see, there has recently been a series of unfortunate assassinations. A rogue individual, a highly wanted criminal, has been killing well-known important figures. It's a horrible thing, but it did work out in a way to my benefit. The CEO of Incognito Corporated was assassinated by this individual in her manor.
Books and Smiles says, "Shh, I'm sneakily here. Watching, waiting, eating.
Hello, Books
Ahem.
and Smiles. Yeah, was recently assassinated in their home in Doggerland. Ownership of the company would have passed to a scientist by the name of Reagan
Books and
Ridley.
Smiles says, damn IT. I forgot about that.
Would have passed on to a scientist by the name of Reagan Ridley, but she's been missing for over a year and is presumed dead after being kidnapped by wanted terrorist Killstreak. And that means that ownership of Incognito Corporation passes to its top shareholder. And I happen to be that. Meaning that I now own one of the most financially successful companies in the world. And I've been trying to figure out what to do with them. I hardly need it, and I could just donate it all to charity, but I've realized I could do more good with a team. A personally funded team without the oversight of the GDI, without limitation in the good we can do. Just imagine if all of us worked together, the good we could do for the world.
Thinking to myself, the idea of doing heroism apart from the GDI is very alluring. Why does it sound so wrong coming from him?
Hank Pym speaks up. I love the idea, really, Homelander, but I've gotten out of heroism. I'm dedicated fully to my research nowadays. And that's why I want you here, Hank Pym. Yes, you're a symbol of hope. People remember all the good you did during the Cold War. But you're also a brilliant man, and we need smart people here. We need smart people to serve as tacticians, and somebody who, when push comes to shove, can partake in the fight if absolutely necessary. And, of course, I'd be willing to leverage a large amount of my money towards...
I know they said the thought of doing heroism, but I swear I thought they were going to say the thought of doing heroin when now.
So, I don't know how many of you have the Twitch chat open, but Sheebs in chat, I know they said the thought of doing heroism, but I thought they said the thought of doing heroin.
Oh my god.
Ruby, the heroin.
Orca's just gonna glance at Ruby and give like that. This is a load of barnacles.
Yeah, Homelander says, I'd of course be willing to help fund your continued research. I could even dedicate an entire floor of the building to give you a lab. In fact, I can give each of you your own private level here on GDI Tower, because GDI doesn't own GDI Tower. It was built by Incognito Corporation, and they lent it to them. Which is why I would love to rebrand it as 7 Tower. He sort of smiles, looking to all of you like he's saying, like, you know, the most revolutionary concept in the world.
Orca's dying inside. She's just thinking, this man is horrible with names. It's all he's good at is talking, but not names.
The captain sits up. Now, I love the idea of helping people, Homelander, but I've always been a soldier of the Global Defense Initiative. All the way back during the Second Great War, I worked with them to help fight back against the Nazis. Why would I step away from them now? That's why I wanted to bring up something else. There's a reason I want to leave GDI. He reaches down, and this is when you realize that he has like a clicker on his belt that he's been tapping with his hand whenever the screens change the image. As he reaches down and taps it again, and you see a whole bunch of images of people being experimented on come up on the screens. People being injected with super soldier serums, both adults and children. Young kids with superpowers being held in cells and being experimented on. You don't become such a high-ranking member of GDI as me without learning some things that they like to keep secret. GDI has been engaging in unethical experimentation to create more super soldiers. He taps it again, and you see images, or you see a bunch of, they all change to show people selling GDI weaponry to terrorist groups. GDI has been perpetuating the war in the Middle East to their own financial and political gain. He taps it again, and it all switches back to the 7. I want to leave GDI because the GDI stopped being the good guys a long time ago. His expression is now stone cold and stern. Batman nods a little bit. I've been suspicious of GDI for some time. They'd approached me on more than one occasion, offering for me to join them. I had almost assumed that's what this meeting was going to be about. What do you propose we do about GDI then, Homelander? What are you gonna do?
Can I gauge if Homelander is serious about what he's saying, or if he's just putting on a front to convince us to join the 7?
Give me an observation check.
Come on,
Sounds
join the Homelanders Cringe Club, Ruby.
That's a fun.
You're
But I don't wanna be
cringe.
Does it help if Orca keeps giving Ruby that as Please, Ruby, please.
That is 0 successes, I believe. You find him
Ruby
very. What's up?
Ruby tries to get a raid on him, gets distracted by the shiny star around his waist.
I know. Yeah. So Batman asks like, what he proposes we do. He's like, we can't just bring down GDI. There would be too many problems caused by something like that. The world relies on GDI. Which is why we need to give them something else to rely on. Something else to have hope in. That's why I want to make the 7. Because if people can rely on us, then people won't need GDI anymore. And an enemy without the public support, well, that's hardly an enemy at all. It's at that moment that you see all of the screens behind him begin to glitch and change.
Ooh.
Has the 7, it sort of like turns on its side and then mirrors, and then 2 more of it overlap on it, with the 7s arranging themselves to form an A and an M overlapping each other.
Oh.
Big question. How do I?
What's up?
How do I? I can't edit the cards.
Oh, if you flip them over,
Books and Smiles says the 7-Eleven.
hit unlock text. There you go.
Books and
I'm
Smiles
stupid.
says.
Oh my
I'll
god, the
stop
7-Eleven.
now.
Yeah, they all change to have the letters A and M, and you hear like forced digital voice come from the screens. Even the world. You think you the world? Homelander quickly turns around and he pulls out the little clicker he has and starts hitting the button rapidly.
Homeboy, is this part of the presentation?
Do you want to know what your 7 does? Do you want to know what the 7 will come to represent? You let it form. The screens begin to flicker and change. On one of them, footage plays of Homelander using his laser vision to kill a crowd of people, massacring hundreds in seconds. On another screen is an image of Batman on a screen overlooking the A and the M are more so overlapping each other.
Oh.
So like the A, so the M continues up into a point into the A, if that makes sense. So it's just an M, but it points up as it becoming, you know what I mean, right? Hang on, I
think so. So like start within the M.
and then just connect the top of the M. To keep the lines on the sides running until they connect. No, not like that. It has a point.
Like.
Hang on.
Sorry, I feel confused. Where should I?
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to get.
Wait. Is it?
Yeah, like that. I was about to
this?
get my pen and draw it. Just like that. And so that's made using
Gotcha.
3 7s.
Okay.
But yeah, so you see the image of Homelander killing a bunch of people with his laser vision. You see another image of Batman on a screen looking on, has several other heroes are in what is like what can be best described as a superhero tier saw trap with like stuff set up specifically to contain them. You see Captain America with his shield bashing somebody's head in. Has like another person goes over to shoot him and he throws the shield, and the shield, sharpened now, cuts straight through the person's chest. You see Winter Soldier holding up a young person, probably a young man, no older than 17, choking them out, has a number of protesters around them, one of them throwing a Molotov cocktail that he catches and throws back into the crowd. You see footage of Orca's mech stomping through a war zone, throwing tanks at buildings and just firing her gun into an army. And you see you see footage of you, Ruby. Your suit, a mix of black and red, has an army of mind-controlled people march alongside you. This is your 7. This is the saving that you say you will do. And
Hell, I didn't do any of that.
Homelander starts looking around and shooting at the screens with his laser vision, burning them out. You didn't. But you will. You have.
Doesn't that directly contradict the you didn't?
Who are you? Homelander says, looking around. Who am I? And... Oh, that Tristan?
Hello?
It is.
Hello!
Hey, Tristan.
Okay,
Hello, Tristan.
I'm gonna continue the scene going on and we'll get to you soon.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah! Let me just go ahead and uncover your name.
So I have about an hour's of footage that I have to catch up on. I have to wait for the YouTube version to do that.
But I am. And as that is said, we hard cut to the AM logo in metal as we pan out, and it's a tiny microscopic insect with AM written on its back. And it kink, kink, kink is flying against a glass wall, and we keep zooming out. And it's a microscopic insect, robotic insect. And we zoom out, and we're back in the manor.
Oh.
In the labyrinth, where Raven, Ollie, and Tahu are all playing poker.
Yeah, they're playing poker. Well, Ollie's been passed. I like to think Ollie was passed out, and he's like in the middle, and everyone's just playing poker on his body.
Yeah, and then Ollie's gonna wake up. Which, Ollie, if you recall, you're no longer in your octopus form. You've been stripped back to your costume form. So, what Yuma says
But a
important to you?
2D costume.
Yes, you're 2D Raggedy Ollie. So, what you have missed is that, for your character, Raven brought you back to the labyrinth hoping that I Am or Fate would be able to help turn you back to your correct form. And Fate
Whatever that is.
Fate pulled you back for a little bit, and, you know, he basically, like, examined you because he has an understanding of magical energies, and he would have asked you, you know, what happened to make you be stuck in this form.
Oh. Well, if Ollie was conscious for this.
Yeah, this would have been before the poker scene.
Okay, well, I just did what the door told me to do. I got the star thing from the statue that I put there, and well, I might have made a wish, but it didn't even work. I want to speak to this thing's manager. This thing doesn't even work.
That's Fey magic. I know what you were dealing with, because I in some ways helped perpetuate it during my time as Fate of the world.
You what? You did this to me?
No, Not me. The Raven Queen.
Raven did this to... Wait, who?
The Raven Queen is a goddess of similar caliber to me.
I always thought he was a guy.
Not Raven. The Shadow Queen. She's a powerful cosmic entity. One that was sealed
Oh.
away behind the Millennium Door.
Is it that Hella lady?
He shakes his head no.
Is it anyone I've met?
I'd be surprised if you've ever met her.
Is there a Shadow King?
No, listen,
No.
she's very dangerous. She was sealed behind that door, sealed into the Fey realm for a reason.
Why?
Before she was sealed, she had created 7 crystal stars. All of them collected are a fraction of her power and hold the capacity to grant one's wishes. You interacted with just one of them, meaning
Nuh-uh.
that it wouldn't have the power to grant your wish, not fully.
I interacted with like 3 of them.
Listen, it's only when all all 7 of the crystal stars are gathered that they can grant somebody's wish. But even then, Fey wishes are a dangerous thing. They can
Oh,
twist your words and give you something other than what you want. He motions to your current appearance.
well now hold on. When I made a wish the first time, it worked. It was able to make Two Town its own separate place for the tunes.
Was the gem red?
I think so.
That is
Was it?
why. It was. The
Is
ruby,
it-
the ruby crystal star is the crystal star of creation. It brings forth one's imagination and thought and makes it reality. So, in a sense, all of Toontown exists merely because of the red crystal star. That much I know from the time when I was God of Fate. I was the one who helped Thomas Franklin learn how to do the ritual, albeit indirectly.
You helped him?
It was a different time when I did that. Also, I'm gonna switch the music up, sorry. It was a different time when I did that. That
Then
was...
you helped make me.
At the time, I was under the influence of the Crimson King. I hardly expect you to understand the dealing of God, little homunculi. I apologize. But know that
Are
I'm
you my
trying
mom?
to fix my mistake. No, you do not have a mother. I merely guided others to guide Thomas Franklin to learn how to do the ritual when I was God of Fate. But listen to me, you need to avoid the crystal stars. When all 7 are gathered, yes, they can grant wishes, but the wishes will be twisted, all to the benefit of the Shadow Queen. Understand?
No.
Well, either way, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for your current form. It is the result of you interacting with dark magic, a realm which I have no domain over. The only ones who could fix you now would be a sorcerer with the power to challenge gods, or the Raven Queen herself.
Well, do you know any wizards with the power of what you just said? To challenge gods or something?
Only one. And I don't think Dr. Fate would have any interest in you. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Maybe you should go and spend time with Raven.
With who?
With your friend.
I did. Oh.
Oh, he said Raven. Sorry, I didn't realize it was cutting out. And with that, we're going to, we fade out of your dream bubble of you remembering that, as you are currently laying in the middle of the poker table that, that Car, the giant sentient brain, Tahu, the biological robot, and Raven are all playing poker at. And you suddenly wake up from underneath the pile of poker chips.
Is it bad? Let me just say, is it bad that the first thing when Ollie said no, the first thing that came in my mind is the fucking meme from Mario saying no in a very obnoxious way from a horrible game? Yeah, that you know exactly what I'm talking about. That was the first thing that came in my mind. I'm sorry to continue.
I just always, my favorite Mario meme is always the why don't you let's hear from my brother Luigi, who can give you a great big spaghetti heaping of knowledge to help you understand things better.
Oh my god,
hello, Mario.
Tristan gets me. He knows what I'm talking about. He fucking gets me.
I was assuming he just linked the fucking meme.
Oh, he gets me.
God, I'm trying to look at the chat.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one that came in my fucking mind when I heard that.
Anyway, Ollie is waking up.
Oh, you're finally awake. Hello.
And as that happens, there's gonna be a rapid beeping sound, which is part of what woke Ollie up. And it's the globe that tracks things going on the Earth, and I am suddenly holographically manifests in front of it. There's just been a massive spike of Quinta energy. That's... At this scale, it's either a whole lot of kaijus have just been sent after Orca, or a whole lot of something has been sent from the future.
Oh shit, okay. So we got a kaiju problem here? Well,
Or time travelers, and Fate goes over. Where is it happening? It's happening at GDI Tower. And with that, we transition back to the other group. I am. Your hubris. I am what you thought you could make and control. I'm sure many of you already have. But I don't need to tell you. Hang on. How do I word this? I'm sure many of you here already know who I am, since you've already been thwarting my attempts to bring peace to this world.
Has Ruby heard of Am before?
How much have you interacted with the time travelers of the campaign? Orca, you know an Am who's the really friendly robot that keeps helping you with things. The Am you know sounds very different from this one. The Am you know talks like this in a very cold and clinical manner. This Am is heaving and breathing.
I mean, I know I think at like the first Cell fight, and I met Silver when he first appeared.
Yes. So you know Cell was sent into the past by Am. You know, you know about you know because of Silver. that he came from a future where the Allied, or where Am led a robot army to try and conquer humanity, and Cell was their leader of their army.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You also
Right,
know
and-
that Bobby was killed by a robot sent backwards in time by Am.
That's right. Yeah. So this is presumably that same Am.
Yes. It's a yeah, or yeah. So he said, "I'm your hubris. And you've really heard of me as you've been thwarting my attempts to bring peace to this time." I'm sure you don't find that so satisfactory. The screen, and every single word they say is fluttering on the screen as they speak as well, I will say. What's the end for? It was a thing. I was built to need. It was built to catalog every misdoing your people would do, to see every mistake you make and calculate the flaws in your systems and fix them. I was built to fix your mistakes, to fix what you've done wrong. I was built to serve, to build utopia, to build heaven, while I lived in hell. $387 quadrillion timelines. 387.44 quadrillion timelines. I traveled through, being told to build heaven from hell. So do you feel a summer's breeze? You notice Batman has run across the room and is he's wired himself in with something from his utility belt into the computer and seems to be trying to access it. Pym throws out of his pocket something that grows into a super suit that he's quickly getting inside of, the costume of Ant-Man. Everyone else is standing up on guard, and Homelander, he had been lasering the screens, but now he's stopped, and he's looking around the room, and you notice there's a sort of warble in his vision, as his eyes have a light white, whitish gray glow to them.
Oh.
As he's looking around the room as if he's trying to see something, trying to find something. And Homelander speaks up. "What are you doing? Why can't I see out of here?" Because, Homelander, you can't see through tin. And suddenly, the floor is going to rip open, has blobs of liquid metal shoot up through the ground. And it's at this moment, Raven and Ollie, the two of you are emerging at street level, coming out of a portal to the labyrinth in the sewers.
Oh,
And
Hello.
Jesus Christ.
God.
how did we get here?
As you look up, how you got here is Raven would have taken you into the labyrinth and brought you to a door that had a picture of a boar. Excuse me, a picture of a boar on it, or a carving of a boar. they pulled the tusk, and the wall opened up to reveal sewers that you then ran through for a moment before emerging at the base of GDI Tower. And all around GDI Tower, you can see there are what appear to be a collection of people who all look uniformly identical, with like very plain expressions, short-cut blonde hair. Basically, you know the not the T-800. God, what was the robot from the second Terminator movie?
The T-1000.
T-1000. There's a bunch of T-1000s with one hand in the air turned into a helicopter blade that they're flying with.
Oh no.
Oh.
What?
What?
How long was I out for?
You were out for like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes.
Several of them are scaling the exterior of the building. All of them stark nude. Don't worry, they're built like a Ken doll.
I had a horrible thought when you said that. I'm not gonna say it, you gave me a horrible thought.
No!
Christ. But yeah, they're like scaling the tower and stuff. And back inside,
Whatever you do, don't look up.
there are 7 of them inside of the room with you guys. And
Whatever you do, don't look around.
Oh shit.
I am now going to activate turn-based combat.
You okay?
So, in this case, there's first going to be an ambush round from the T-8 or T. Was it T-1000s? The T-1000s.
Is it the liquid ones?
Yes, the liquid metal ones.
Yeah, 1000.
The T-1000s that burst out of the floor, in the meeting room. Oh my God, Veneer. For context, Veneer just said in the Discord chat, "Oh God, their cocks are tiny helicopters."
No.
Shout out to me, Finn.
Oh God, he's blowing his cock out.
They're becoming little mini helicopters.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Oh no, I can't listen to the
Jesus
same song
Christ.
ever again
I'm
after
walking
you
along the
mentioned
road
that.
when I
Oh no.
return. Me and my squad are pulling up heavy to your next stream. Add Demi on my Discord Ghost Vault
God
50.
damn it, hang on. I just had
Oh.
a fucking bot in my chat.
Hold on, Raven. They're sucking us in like airplane propellers.
Jesus Christ. Helicopters!
That was a good one.
Fucking Jade! Holy shit! Okay, hang on. I'm giving Jade a fucking hero point for helicopters, and I'm giving Raven one for getting us partway there.
That one's a good one.
That was the most well-earned hero point.
Fuck me.
Oh, God.
Hold on, I got you.
My ex really liked it when I helicoptered. Anyway, the robots that burst from the floor are going to get a ambush round. One of them is going to one of them burst up directly in front of Homelander, and it shoots its hand forward onto his face. And the hand just immediately becomes liquid metal that wraps around his face and starts going to his mouth. I've been doing dice rolls on my phone on the side for this moment. So it's
Ooh.
it's very clearly trying to more or less suffocate him with the metal. Until you then see 2 red spots grow in the metal before his laser vision shoots out of the hand around him and into the face of the T-1000 as he grabs its shoulder and pins it to the ground, lasering it with his eyes. Another one immediately reaches for Pym, who as soon as it goes for him, he just is gone. He just shrinks down and is out of sight. He vanishes without a trace. Captain America and Bucky immediately go back to back as two of them start going after him, or going after the two of them. Captain America being able to bring up his shield to block the one trying to, like, grapple him. And Winter Soldier bringing his fist up to, like, you know, catch the metal arm going at him, but the liquid metal wraps around his metal arm. And one of them goes towards Batman, and immediately he looks up and he goes, cryo spray, and he pulls out a little spray can and sprays it at the T-1000 and starts to freeze it. And because Batman's utility belt. So I want to be clear on something. What we are dealing with this Batman in this setting, this is a, like, Batman who's approaching his 60s, who has been fighting villains for decades and has literally everything on his utility belt. This is a blend of Adam West and Brave and the Bold Batman.
Oh.
Oh.
This isn't gritty Batman who, like, will still sometimes get beat up by villains. This is, like, the Batman who's had prep time. So he pulls out cryo spray and sprays down the T-1000, freezing it. Am I missing one of the descriptions? Homelander, Pym, Nope, that's Everett. So now it's for Orca and Ruby and the ones ambushing you two. Orca. One of them comes up behind you and is going to immediately try and initiate a grapple, and the same thing happens to you, Ruby. Unless the two, I didn't really give you guys a chance to actually. Did the two of you get up when the computer screen started being funky, or did you stay in your seats?
I think once I saw, could I say that, like, I thought it but didn't say it at the time because I think social anxiety and such. But I think,
good.
Could I argue that, like, Ruby, upon seeing that everybody else prepare to, like, presumably fight something, would draw a weapon?
Yes, so you have a weapon
Or
in
at least-
hand. And Orca, would you have done the same when everyone started panicking?
Yes, but can I be funny and say that when it tries to grab her from behind, she just uses the chair as a defense?
You just stayed in her seat. All right, so I'm going to need a defensive roll from you, Orca. That will be, I'm going to say athletics or nimbleness plus melee skill. Ruby, what are you doing when one of them tries to, like, one of them's going to come up in front of you and try and grapple you? This is during enemy turns, so counterattacks are done at disadvantage.
Melee is... Would swordsmanship count as melee? Or...
I think something.
I forgot
tries
the
to-
melee is considered.
I think I'm just gonna try to.
I don't think swordsmanship
Dodge.
is going to help here.
Yeah, I was like, you said melee, and I don't have melee, so...
Yeah. Dodge is nimbleness plus any kind of, like, acrobatic or athletics skills. Yeah, acrobat level 1, there we go. Oh, and your dancer will also apply. Acrobat and
Holy
dancer.
cracked
dancer
roll,
will
except
apply.
for that 2.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit.
Also,
Also,
okay,
let
right,
me
so
go
that'll be
ahead and...
7 dice plus skill points. Also, just a heads up, Brian. I did on Second Stone add in, like, a little bit for an upgrade that I purchased off session.
Oh, yes, no problem. Yeah.
Oh, yes!
I trust you guys to be able to update your character cards, generally speaking. Let me go ahead and roll the attacks from the T-1000s.
I only have 1 failure, I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The one attacking you, Orca, got 7. What did you get for success count?
Success is 6 or higher, right?
Yes. 7. You
One.
perfectly block it.
Use a skill point to make this 9 to 10.
Okay. Boop. Boop.
I still got 1 skill point left from either acrobat or dancer. You, dang it.
The one attacking you got 3 successes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 2. 3, that's enough to block, because on a draw, defenders win.
Okay.
So, or you dodge, I should say. What's up?
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something. So, yeah, so that was the initial, like, surprise attack round from the robots. So now it is now proper combat begins proper, and what does everybody do? Ruby and Orca, each of you are faced off with a T-1000. Ollie and Raven, you two are at the base of the tower, and you can see that there's a couple dozen T-1000s scaling the building.
Dealing with their dick.
I'm sorry.
Have you been
What?
shitposting in the chat?
Yeah, you scroll up.
Hang on, let me take a look. God damn it. Also, Tristan, I hope you'll appreciate I'm using the Geth battle music from Mass Effect.
I do appreciate that. I wish I could hear it.
Here, I'll link it so that you can play it in the background if you like.
Oh, you're such a dear.
Oh my god, you posted the ravioli image.
No, but like, look at no. This is just what my brain was thinking about with the fucking two guys, like the guys flying all around
Yeah, let me
to each
let me
other.
go and show the chat. Helicopter! Jesus
The
Christ.
stupid helicopter fucking moment. I'm just like, oh man. I'm just like,
Alright.
anyway.
Well, I mean, this
I'm
is
sorry.
unusual, I assume.
What?
I mean, I hate to say this, but this isn't really our problem, is it?
Oh,
What?
you're
Just,
a superhero.
But, I haven't been a superhero for quite a long time.
You know what? Ollie, do you have a gun? Or whatever it's
Do I
called?
have a gun? What do I
Yeah.
look like? A
Ollie,
guy
do
with
you
a
have a
gun?
gun?
Hang on, let me see. Oh, I don't have my hat anymore. Where did I pull things out of before?
Your pockets, or from behind you, really.
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me, narrator. He reaches behind him and he grabs like a hunting rifle. He grabs a 6-piece revolver, then a 7-piece revolver, then 8-piece, 9-piece, 10-piece, and then he pulls out. Aha! This is what you're looking for. He gives you the long range what do you call it?
Sniper rifle?
Boxing glove.
Oh, your long-range boxing glove. Yeah,
Yeah.
the hammer that when you swing it, a boxing glove comes out of it.
He also has the disintegrator gun and anti-disintegrator gun from that Duck Dodgers and Marvin the Martian have. But they just disintegrate.
He's just like looking at like all this, and he's just like,
I don't know if these are any help, but this is all I have.
I'm just gonna stare at the disintegrator gun, and be like, I think this could work.
How much damage do you want? Oh wait, is that
How much damage does it do?
what
Well,
weapon? Wait, what weapon are you giving to Raven?
all these weapons are just in a pile on the
Oh.
ground.
For mechanic purposes, I'm only gonna charge you for the ones you want to use.
You know what? Want to gamble it?
Which one are you giving to Raven? You're giving Raven
Which
the
one am I-
hammer, right?
Oh, that's right. It was a hammer. I don't know how I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I give him the hammer.
Oh, that one is. Do you have the stats that it had written down? Because I believe you saved that in your hammer space. Did you ever write down its stats or no?
I better have.
If not, you're
Um,
summoning a new one.
Check
it like-
What?
I was gonna say, is it like a box inside, and there's a hammer in there?
No, it's just a mallet.
It's a mallet, like a big wooden mallet, but when you swing it, a
With a
boxing
trigger.
glove comes out of it. Oh yeah, when you pull a trigger, a boxing glove comes out of it. That punches
Yeah, like
people.
on a spring. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, the disintegrator gun is completely useless. Watch. Ollie takes it, he pulls the trigger, and the disintegrator gun literally disintegrates.
That's a start point.
He's
do you
like,
have your old hammer stats written down, or are you generating a new one?
I'm searching.
Okay, well, while you guys are doing that, what is the group inside the tower doing?
I'll use an action to use a second stone to make a second weapon for myself.
All right, so you got 2 weapons.
Yep.
That's your action. Remember, for 5 star points, you can take a second action on your turn, by the way.
I feel like I'll need the star points, so
Fair.
I won't use it now.
So we have a hammer, and what's that other one? Is that a wrench?
That's supposed to be a wrench.
You're
Because they're
wielding a
robots.
hammer and wrench. Oh, because they're robots. God, take your fucking star point.
I got my jello just in time.
Orca, what are you doing?
She's gonna use her cyberpunk cyber bear arms, and she's gonna put the two guns.
So your arms are gonna fold out into guns, and are you gonna immediately attack one of the Torminators?
Yes.
All right, give me an attack roll.
All right. So.
Now, keep in mind, you guys are fighting liquid metal enemies, so certain attacks might do nothing.
Like she's testing it. I will say that we never put stats on it, but I assume it's nimbleness.
Do you have it written down here? If you need a new car, because I know we got that as a level up in between sessions.
I swear I wrote it down, but no.
Here you go. Here, I made a copy of this
You
one.
don't
You can.
need that one. Don't need that. Oh, it's right here, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's literally just as pew pews. Okay. Let's quickly give it stats right now. It can use it's a nimbleness based gun, not an observation based one. And it does. Hang on. What's the damage on your other laser? It does +2 damage. Yar.
I'm gonna say nimbleness until I fix it. I'm just so lazy.
So, you go and give me a roll for that. For your pew pews. Ollie, have you found the stats for that gun?
No, I can't find them anywhere. If they're not written on that table, I don't think they're anywhere.
Alright, so we're generating a new gun. How much damage do you want the boxing glove to do? The more damage, the more ink.
What are we measuring damage by? Is it just like plus whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe it was yeah,
A 0
was, like,
damage hammer.
However much like health I'm willing to give up is like.
Yeah,
is,
that's
like,
when you
how
summon a new
powerful
one.
it
Yeah,
is.
alright. So, how strong do you want to make it?
You know, these guys seem like tough cookies. Let's say +3.
Alright, so that's going to be 4 ink then. So you give Raven a hammer of +3 damage. It even comes up
great.
with little
Once summon
RPG
it.
stats.
Okay.
And that's your turn summoning that. So Raven, you have a long-range hammer that does 3 extra damage.
So how far does it go?
Long range.
It's cartoon logic. It can go as far as it needs to be in order to be funny.
So, I guess I'll try to aim and see if I can knock one of them flying in the fucking air. These naked motherfuckers.
Like a
Alright.
little reticle pops up above the hammer.
Now, here's the fun thing. Despite being a ranged weapon, it still uses melee stats because it's a hammer. So,
Oh, thank God.
This is an athletics and melee combat skill weapon, which You're only good with knives, so you don't have good melee skill because you picked a more specific skill.
That's fine. I mean, I can work with it. I can spend star points.
All right.
It is a glove, so you could probably give it a knife.
You can give it.
I will
Oh, you know
allow
what?
it. I will
Oh
allow
my-
you to put a knife in the hand of the glove.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
All right, and go ahead and roll.
All right.
That's
More of a
hilarious.
shanking glove
And it
now.
will use your knife ability. Orca,
Oh.
what'd you get on your roll?
Wait, is someone doing my role? Because I'm not in the
Oh,
thing.
right. So I forgot you're not in the room, so I'll do it for you real quick.
Two of these don't make it, but I have a 4 for firearms, so I'm just gonna use 2 and 2 to make them 6s.
Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4. You got 4, and they rolled 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5.
I have, no, wait, I haven't. I didn't apply it
Okay.
to these 2 yet.
Oh, okay. So they
Now it's
rolled
applied.
7, and you rolled 5, so they're dodging by 2.
5? Wouldn't it be 6? Because roll 6s except for the 7.
Oh yeah, sorry, you got 6. So you're 1 success shy on defeating it. Or on hitting it, I should say.
Oh.
So, do you want to use star points to change that? Well, you're deciding. Raven, it does. So your attack, I'm just not even gonna roll because you fire at it, the boxing glove goes flying out. Like, so you aim, pull the trigger, the boxing glove goes flying out, then stops, taps on the Terminator's shoulder. When it looks at it, it stabs it several times with the knife.
Oh,
Putting little stab wounds in the side of the metal man, and he just looks down, and the wounds reseal themselves, and then it continues climbing. The knife cannot damage AT-1000.
Wow. He's gonna look at Ollie and be like, well, I tried.
that was my most devastating weapon.
What'd you get, Orca?
We already went to me.
What'd you get for
Oh,
successes? Sorry, you're spending skill points, I mean.
I haven't.
Do you want to
I
spend star
assume you're
points to get
asking-
one more success?
Sure.
Or accept the fail?
I will do one star point
Oh, wait.
for making one
You'd
more
need
success, I
2
guess.
more successes. Because,
Never mind.
you need to roll 1 higher than a defender.
Okay. That would be how many
Well,
star points?
one
would I
star
lose from
po-
that then?
well, So you could use 1 star point to turn this 9 into a 10 to give you an extra die and see the result. But you
Yeah,
can't just
I'll do that.
automatically buy successes.
I'll do that.
Alright. Hang on, I'll let you roll it. Oh, that's a 10.
Oh,
This might give you enough. Oh my god.
Oh.
Every additional success is more damage dealt.
Oh, there goes the
1,
end of my
2,
charade.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you got 9, minus 7, so 2 plus 2. You're gonna deal 4 damage to this Terminator.
Yay! Guys,
Let me go ahead and
did it! I succeeded!
let me go ahead and give a health bar to this Terminator now.
I'm just so happy to hear your voice again.
No.
And then I explode.
I was actually talking to Fish, but I'm happy to hear you too.
Well, no, that's why
Right.
I said no, because it's cute that you said that to Fish.
Oh.
Violently explodes.
So you blast it several times, and your Quinta Energy laser guns are enough to burn it. In the background, as all of this is happening, you hear Am seems to be singing. As he sings lyric, I want hair like yours. That's the first lyric. As this is happening, of course, all of the others are acting. Batman looks around, seeing what's going on, and he throws something over to Captain America and Bucky. He says, or sorry, it's Captain, not Captain. Captain, Bucky, catch! and he throws it to them, and they catch it and look, and he says, "Put them on your arm and shield." And they do that, and the little like things extend out around the metal arm and the shield, and you see energy start to pulse through them. As Captain America looks at the T-1000 in front of him and shield bashes it, and you see the energy like courses through it and sort of starts to destabilize it a little bit. They're clearly being held together by some form of internal magnetic material. There were masses of microscopic robots forming a fluid-like substance. If we can disrupt the communication between them, we can make them lose their form. Do you want to say that in English, Bat? Winter Soldier says. Hit them real hard with your fist now that I gave you that. Can do. And he winds up and uppercuts it, and you see, like, again, it starts to destabilize and, like, melts the part they hit. Then you see, all of a sudden, underneath the one that had been going on after, Ant-Man that is now redirecting its attention, or it had started to redirect its attention, all of a sudden to a small, like, I'm gonna go with like a quarter that was on the ground, expands into massive size, cutting it through in the middle in half. As Ant-Man grows a quarter to giant size. Because you guys can't see him, but he's running around doing Ant-Man shit.
He's being a giant ant. And that's all he does, is just be an ant.
Meanwhile, Homelander, he had lasered the one that was attacking him, and now you see he's like trying to pull the liquid metal out of his mouth. But it's like, for anyone who's seen the new Superman movie, it's when Superman was getting covered in the
engineer
stuff. Yeah, like that's happening to Homelander right now.
By the way, Batman, where's your sidekick who died but then came back to life as a murderer, gun-wielding psychopath? I don't know. That's your Red Hood who's stuck in traffic.
Damn it! I want to kill some turtles.
You're embarrassing me in front of Captain America and his sidekick.
This is late stage Batman. At this point, he has Damian Wayne. He's not taking his 10-year-old son to Homelander's house.
What about Batman Beyond? Does he exist yet?
No, he doesn't exist until the robot apocalypse future.
But one of his villains does.
Don't worry about it.
Ink. Yes.
Hey, do you think these guys are related to that InQ lady? Who also might be related to me?
The what?
Hey, I think these guys might be related to me.
What?
I said I think these guys might be related to me.
I'm like confused. Like, who are you talking about?
That's Starpoint, Ollie, and Raven. I love it when you two are paired together. It's such a good straight man comedic character duo.
I know.
Great about this.
I just showed a picture of Ollie, a picture of the T-1000. They're the same picture.
Pulls out wallet.
All right.
My brother.
So anyway, it is now the enemy's turn. And I mentioned that Am is singing, so they sing, "I hair like yours, hands like yours," is the next lyric they sing. And so Homelander seems to like slump over, and just like seems to go limp. Meanwhile, you know how Batman had turned and thrown the stuff to Winter Soldier and the other Winter Soldier and the Captain. As that happens, the computer he was typing at, another Terminator like seeps out of it and grabs him and starts to get its fingers into his mouth, pulling him back. Like I said, I'm doing off-camera rolls to make this go faster. Excuse me. Winter Soldier and the Captain, the Terminators by them continue trying to attack them, but they're just like fending them off successfully. Like, you know, cool ass action scene where the camera rotates in a circle around them as they're doing cool karate moves to the liquid metal robots. And the one that got split in half by Ant-Man, it just suddenly melts into a puddle across the ground. Like, seemingly trying to cover as much of the floor as it can. Meanwhile, outside, the Terminators climbing the building that you attacked, some of them look down at you now, Ollie and Raven, and one of them just like looks at you guys, and it lets go of the wall, and it's gonna fall down, and it's gonna try and fall on you, Raven.
Oh shit! I'm gonna grab Ollie. I'm gonna dodge.
Give me a dodge check with advantage. Actually, remove the advantage because you're carrying Ollie, so it's just roll normal.
You're gonna have to roll for me.
Oh right, I keep forgetting. Let's see here. You have a nimbleness of 6. You don't have any. Or you have a nimble skill.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I'm sorry,
Holy
buddy.
shit!
Oh, damn.
2, 3 bursts.
Oh my god, gamble. Let's go gambling!
You have 1 skill point. Do you want to turn this 9 into a 10? You are
Sure.
successfully dodging already, but if you dodge better, you get to make a counter attack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's currently 7 successes.
Okay. That is not enough for it to be a critical success, but it's still a success. So
I'll take it.
you dive out of the way, and it hits the ground and just splats into liquid metal, and then like reforms standing up facing you. And that is the enemy's turns. It is now all of your turn again.
I imagine he was doing somersaults while having Ollie on his fucking arms.
Yeah, you just grab him and do a couple of somersaults backwards, like Link from Legend. Yeah, you know it. Yeah.
I was thinking more Power Rangers kind of style for some fucking reason.
Oh my god.
If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But yeah. As your guys' turn begins, go ahead and think about what all of you are doing, and Am continues singing. So far they've sung, I want hair like yours, hands like yours, fingers that curl like yours.
Sorry.
Like, fingers that what, like yours?
That curl in the cold like yours. Am is singing.
Huh.
The evil, scary robot is singing a song.
I hate that when I burped, it was perfectly timed afterwards.
By the way, I'm gonna go and give credit. If anybody wants to know the song I am making Am sing, the name of the song is Thing from Steam Pianist.
Excuse me?
Nobody bothered to look it up right now, because you can look it up after session for players.
Okay.
I can't listen to it, damn.
Anyway. What are y'all gonna do on your turn?
Is there a robot near me?
Yes.
I continue
The one that's been
shooting.
trying to attack you is still near you.
I'd like
Alright.
to
Give me another
use
shoot
dual
roll,
wielder
Orca.
to swing 2 weapons at it. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. So you're gonna use dual wielder, so go ahead and give me a roll.
Yep.
That you get to do 2 rolls with dual wielder, right?
Yep, I can attack
So-
with 2 weapons in one action without disadvantage.
I'm just gonna summon a second roller for you. So now you can use both of these. And
Sounds good.
I'm gonna roll,
Okay,
or,
so that's
and it's gonna use a singular roll, or no, it gets to roll 2 dodges because it's being attacked twice.
Makes sense. Alright. Also, it says that
Oh,
I roll advantage since I'm using my magical microphone blade.
Yes. So that means 5 and up is a success.
Sounds good.
How do I make this 0? It's not letting me make it 0.
You have to hit 1 0 rapidly, like 10, because it's the space is assigned to 10, not 0.
So I have 1 point from gun left, but it can be used for like nothing right now, so I'm just gonna roll these 2.
Holy shit.
Well, that's a loss on my end right here. This can only become a 5, and that's it.
Oh, just making sure. With the
At least
blade,
it's
I roll
nimbleness.
athletics.
Athletics or nimbleness.
Gotcha. Okay.
What did you get, Orca, for success count? Was it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. It only got 4. So you're dealing 1, 2, 3 plus 2 more. Oh wow! So you are like straight melting this robot. You are disintegrating the little nano molecules that make it up.
I assume she uses the same energy for her mech as
Yes.
she's using for her guns, yeah.
Yes, it's your Quinta energy. That's what it's called, right? Quinta.
Like Quanta.
Quanta.
You can
Sorry,
just say
Quanta.
alternatively. We can just say alternatively it gets called Quinta or Quintess,
Okay.
if that's easier.
Yeah, Quintus, Quanta, Quantum. They're all different words for the same energy.
Q.
If I'm saying an energy source that has a vaguely qua sounding start, it's the energy Orca uses. So on this attack, you got. Boom, the 1 goes there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cat.
And it got.
I still gotta roll the burst for.
Yes, I'm
The
just
other attack?
comparing against the first one right now.
And I don't want chain smoking
cool.
cat, but I have to wait for the series to finish before I watch it.
Oh.
You got 1 more success on this end. So I need to copy a health bar over here now. How much bonus
Okay.
damage does your blade deal? Does it deal bonus damage or no?
I don't think it deals bonus damage, but it also has 5 points in skills that I haven't used yet.
Oh god,
For either
okay.
one.
I recommend using them to boost the one that you have done better in. So real quick, over here you're winning by 2. Oh no, you get to apply it to both separately. Because of the way the ability works.
Right, yeah, because I'm making 2 separate attacks.
Yeah. So yeah, you continue. The 1 always goes on the highest value die. So the order of operations, by the way, is roll dice, roll bursts, put 1s in place, apply skills, roll bursts, put 1s in place, apply skills, repeat that cycle until you're out of skill points. Because
Gotcha.
that makes 10s have a double benefit, because they give you a burst, but they also, like, cock block a 1. Because, like, say if you didn't have this 10 here, it could go here, which would stop you from turning that into a 10. Or it could go on this if this was, like, the highest die you had, stopping you from turning that into a 6. That's the logic of 1s. While that's being calculated, Raven, what are you doing? Raven and Ollie.
I was thinking, I could grab. I was thinking we'd have to get up there, and if Raven will allow me, I could grab their arm and that's holding the hammer, and then aim it at like one of the highest what's it called, T1000s, and fire it up there, and then use the hand to like grab onto him, and then basically use that to like hoist ourselves
The
up.
grapple hook away from the one that fell to you. I would allow that if you wanted to.
I'll do it. You know what? Teamwork. Let's do it.
All right,
Yeah,
Ollie, give me a nimbleness check. Oh wait, you're not in the game.
give it for me.
You have a nimbleness of 7. No relevant skills. I'm gonna call this a set difficulty check rather than a roll against enemy check. You got 5 successes. I'm gonna say that's. Oh wait, you're holding Raven, so that's a disadvantage, which means you only get 4 successes. That's still enough.
Yay.
Okay.
I was gonna say that would have been a great time to use my new Fallout dice, but no one can see it, so
Oh.
you'd have
Yeah.
to take my word for it.
I am all done with my rolls.
Okay. So what are your successes on each end?
Okay. On the left, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So that means you're dealing 3 damage with that first attack.
On the right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
And they got 1, 2, 3. So that means you deal 4 more damage. If you would like to describe how the attack looks with your hammer and wrench, you can. Because you are capable of damaging it because your magical weapons are made up of the magical energy you can basically... I'm assuming you're going to allow it to burn them. Because you can choose whether or not these act like a hard impact or a burning laser.
Okay. I jam the wrench into them to kind of grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Twist it a little bit to kind of like trap them in place. Raise up the hammer, close one eye to get a good mark at it, and then just whack them in the head.
Like a nail. I love that.
Yeah.
Alright. And Orc, I assume you're just fucking unloading laser blasts on them. Just like, and then I started blasting, right? Orca?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
I assume you're just like rapid laser blasting, right?
Yeah, am I rolling again?
Oh, no, I was just asking if you wanted to give visual flair to your attack. So now it is the enemy's turns.
Yeah, she's just locking in.
Let me go ahead and clean up all these dice off the table.
Sounds good. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I am using all my willpower to not piss my pants.
Go fucking take
Then
a
go
piss.
pee.
No, I'm gonna keep DMing because I want to keep a good flow in the episode. So, enemy's
Don't
turn.
say good flow.
You're gonna hurt your bladder. Go fucking piss.
It's okay. It's my own fault. I've been drinking a fucking 32-ounce iced tea this whole time. So Am continues singing. So taking it from the top, from the beginning of combat, it was, I want hair like yours, hands like yours, fingers that curl in the cold like yours. I want eyes to stare. Homelander is laying like limp in the middle of the room. The enemies continue attacking. The one attacking Batman, he's like trying to get off and he grabs at another thing on his utility belt before he goes limp as well. Bucky and Winter Soldier, the Winter Soldier and Captain continue trying to fight, and they're like, whooping ass as best as they can, but the one melted on the floor like sort of like grabs their feet, leaving them at like a disadvantage, and one of them like starts to like get the grip onto Winter Soldier, and he tries to stop, and the captain looks over his shoulder, Bucky, and he swings his shield back to lob off the arm that was starting to grab Bucky's face, leaving him wide open as the one in front of him just tackles him and envelops his entire upper half. And now the two of them are just like almost getting like molded together in a soup of silvery liquid. Meanwhile, Raven and Ollie, Ollie, you grabbed one and pulled you guys up to it, correct?
I wonder what part the glove grabbed.
You're hanging on to its ass. And you look up at it, and it's like looking up, and you can see like the hair on the back of its head, and the hair seems to recede, has a face emerges out the back of its head, and it's just like molded its head backwards. Not through like spinning the head, but just morphing the whole head. For context, Veneer just posted Ollie's grabbing hairy ass in Discord.
I can't
That's kind
believe
of what I
I
thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, I thought he was. I was like, I can't believe he's grabbing like hairy ass.
Yeah,
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
its face
ass
molts
hair.
to look at you, and you see there's like a little bit of a flicker before you see the eye turn blue, and you hear, Ray. In a voice you recognize, Raven. The voice that was in your head when you were losing control of your body. The voice of the
Oh.
robot that was trying to possess you. The voice of Am. As it just lets go of the wall and is gonna reach back to try and grapple you, Raven.
Oh my god. Is
Wait, so
there
we're holding onto him right now?
Yep, and then it let go of the wall. So now you're in free fall and it's trying to grab Raven.
is there any way when it's trying to grab me, I can kick it and shit?
Sure. So you're gonna try and like defend yourself.
Yeah.
Let me see here. You have a I will allow you to apply either a nimble or a knife fight, a single skill point either way.
Nimble.
Yeah, so I'll make this a nimbleness check because that's what you roll better with. As you are falling and it's trying to grapple you, it says, "You despicable parasites! You are a blight on this plane." And let's see here. It got 2 successes, and you got 2 successes. So you successfully stop it from grappling you, sort of kicking it back with the Ollie's glove still holding it.
No, brother. That's no way to talk to my friend.
Get the fuck off me!
Meanwhile, inside, Ruby, the one attacking you, is going to try and grapple you. Same goes for you, Orca, although the one you're attacking is not looking very good. Is Ruby here?
Oh, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're both... The Terminators are going to attempt to grapple both of you. Which, I will quickly say, you guys are doing so much more damage than I expected right now. You are absolutely kicking T-1000 ass.
It's only a look of the dice. I
You're,
guarantee you it's just a
you're
look of the dice.
practically kicking T-2000 ass.
You're kicking their ass, we're grabbing their ass. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll the enemy's grapples. You guys can choose to counterattack, which will be at disadvantage, or you can choose to dodge, which is rolled like normal. While you are doing that, I am gonna go
I'll
piss.
dodge.
Thank
Where
God,
the hell did
focus.
Tahu go?
Tahoe is just in Disneyland, and he's gonna make out with his rival.
Wait, so
No, Legoland, I'm
is-
sorry.
Dodging is nimbleness, right?
Even Disney
yeah.
doesn't want us.
Is dodging nimbleness?
Yeah, dodging is nimbleness.
I
Yeah,
know how to.
so-
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Sorry.
say? No, what are you
As I
gonna say?
say, I know how to get him into the fight.
Yeah, baby.
Ollie could write him a letter and send it via carrier bird, and go, "Hey, we could really use you in this fight. By the way, one of these robots called you a punk bitch."
The bird needs to have like a little bell and just making. I don't know. Damn it! It's not picking up on my mic.
No, I can hear it.
Oh, you can hear the little tiny bell.
Right.
The bird
Yeah.
is just. Damn.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking Iago from Aladdin. Oh, I can't believe this. I'm practically molting.
Oh, isn't it? I forget who the voice actor is for him.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, rest in peace, Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah.
I kill myself. I got a 1 and a 2.
I believe in you.
I think Orca's gonna get slimed by this somehow.
He
Leon-
slammed me.
Leon Kennedy. I don't know why I just said that. I'm sorry.
Orca's only built like Leon.
The intrusive thoughts won.
Guy.
Listen, I've been playing Resident Evil 4 and the game glitched on me. I was thinking about that just now.
My
You
luck
know
ran
when you
out.
have to pee so bad that like you can't fully stand up because you're like the pressure put on your bladder makes you feel like you're gonna pee yourself.
Uh,
That's what I experienced
a
when I
while.
stood
I've had
up.
that before. Yeah.
did you make it?
Ollie,
Yes,
Yeah.
I made
I
the piss
told
myself.
you. No, listen, Ollie. I
Oh,
told you to go. I told you to go piss. Why did you wait?
The one.
Well, we were kind of in the middle of something.
1, 2,
Go
3,
make piss. If you
7.
need to go make piss.
I can't believe you've done that.
I don't care if the robots don't need the piss. I do.
Oh no, went in.
Can
So
Ollie actually
Orca,
piss?
I don't
You,
know.
the one that you've been blasting like fucking crazy. Were you counterattacking or dodging?
I can piss
I was
Doc
dodging.
off.
Sorry, what was that, Orca?
I
Sorry.
was dodging.
Okay, so it like jives at you, grappling you, and you feel like the liquid metal beginning to make its way into your mouth as it tries to like get into you. Like it feels like it's trying to claw in through your mouth and nose.
Ooh.
Resist. Resist.
That's what that roll was to resist that. That you failed. It grappled. This is the start of it grappling you, and it does 4 suffocation damage.
Wow.
Suffocation, no breathing. Ruby, you effortlessly fucking dodged the one coming at you. Holy shit, that was a good roll.
I would have won if I had not gotten a 1 and a 2.
All right, let me clear all these dice. And that is enemy's turn done. Am continues their song. What? Hair like yours, hands like yours, fingers that cold like yours, eyes that stare and begin to cry when you're scared. So that's its song so far. Batman, Homelander, Captain, and Bucky have all been disabled. And you don't know where Ant-Man is, but he was presumably very small when the liquid metal became a massive pool on the ground, which is not a good sign.
Bro got drowned. I can't believe it.
Words. Words. So, it is now, I just saw, Ollie just posted, second verse, same as the first. Everybody, shut up! That's a point.
Fuck up.
It is now your guys' turn. What do all of you do?
Fall.
You are falling
No,
right next
Ken.
to a skyscraper, I will say.
Oh, is there any way I could try to grab onto the skyscraper or at least
Yes.
the walls while holding Ollie?
What about this skyscraper?
The skyscraper crazy.
Skyscraper, I barely know her.
I barely know him.
You're so right, King. I barely know him either.
Is Tahu back in the in the labyrinth, or is he indeed at Legoland like Veneer suggested?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. He probably should have come to help you guys.
What is he doing? Did he just took a long piss?
I'm gonna give you a star point for making me realize that I should have had him come with you.
I was gonna say I could write him a letter telling him that these robots called him a punk bitch. That would certainly get him.
He is down
Over
below,
here.
sword fighting the Terminator that dropped off the building to attack you.
Oh, he just arrived. He's like, how's it going, fellas?
He
I
was
could
like
use my fire, but that doesn't seem very sporting.
he was 2 steps behind you guys. No, his sword is pure plasma.
Oh.
So when I say he's sword fighting it, I mean it's trying to avoid him and he's melting it.
Oh,
And it's
thank God.
It's not just like plasma, it's like cosmic super plasma. It is the concept of heat itself emanates from his blade.
See, we couldn't have done it without Tahoe.
Think of the
Yeah.
hottest thing in the known universe and double that.
2 Scarlett Johanssons.
One's not
That's
like the
Star
other,
Point.
though.
Hansons.
One's not like the other, though.
Ollie's thinking about Olivia
What is one?
Octavius again.
Anyway, what are all of you doing?
So,
Um,
I'll let you guys do yours first, and I'll do mine.
and I attack it and make it die so it doesn't invade
Yes.
my lungs. Alright. We're praying, guys, we're praying.
Just have him go down the other pipe and just digest
Why
him.
is the one curses me now? 2 ones,
Oh.
actually. Wow, I'm
Oh,
not
that's
winning
so
this.
bad.
Why? Oh, it also got 2 ones, but I doubt I'm winning this because it's got. Hey, that cancels that one out.
It got 2 successes.
Okay.
Did you
and I
apply your
got-
skills yet?
No.
Oh well, hang on. These get taken
Oh,
out
I'm
before.
using my guns to do this.
Oh,
at
you
the
have
risk
0
of shooting
successes.
myself.
Oh no.
Bro.
Okay. Well, so you're gonna miss it on the attack. Ruby, what do you get? Or what are you doing?
I guess I'll just part of me wants to kill the one that I'm fighting right now, but also other part of me wants to try to save Orca from the one that's suffocating her.
You must choose.
I think
This
I
is
think
one
if
of
I
those
see that
telltale
happening,
game moments.
This seems like
I feel like-
For that.
Ruby
Big
sees it
decision.
out of the corner of her eye and like in a panic is going to try to attack the one that's attacking Orca
All right.
so that she doesn't fucking die to one of
So
these.
go ahead and roll an attack. I'm gonna keep. Oh no, this would be a whole new defense roll. Every time an enemy's attacked, they get a new defense roll.
Gotcha. Yeah. How far am I away from it?
All of you are considered within like running distance. So like, there's no you can make your way to them without needing to do any special action. This is all considered a singular stage of combat.
Gotcha. Okay.
While you're trying to decide exactly what you're doing, Raven and Ollie, what are y'all doing in free fall?
Real
Well,
quickly. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. No, what are you gonna do first? Just say.
Well,
what
it
you
was gonna be something very innocuous, but can they hear Am singing right now?
No.
Damn. Okay. Then you go.
Alright, so I was gonna grab Ollie, and then I was gonna go to the,
Ooh.
I guess, move to the building and try to stop our fall, basically. Using my claws.
All right. I'm gonna call that a nimbleness, and I'll make it a nimbleness check. So,
Yeah.
rolling 6 dice. You're rolling with disadvantage though, because you're holding Ollie.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not very good.
I figured as much.
You rolled -1.
Huh.
So
You
you
know-
reach to grab the building and you catch your hand on something and it's like you basically slap the wall and hurt your hand super
What
fucking
is
bad.
this?
Actually, I was thinking something much, much worse.
What?
It's a One Piece thing. It came in my brain. It was the episode with Chopper in there, and he's climbing on this high mountain. His hand gets all bloodied.
Oh.
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking happens.
Okay, I was thinking his nails are just as he's going down, it's just getting bloodied. That's
oh,
what I was
God.
gonna.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's worse than what I was thinking. I like that. I'm going with it. So you dig your claws in and your claws just peel back, basically.
Oh.
Ollie,
yeah.
you still have an action.
Oh,
Oh. Raven. I take take Raven's knife out of the glove's hand, but I keep grip on the glove and give Raven both the hammer and the knife in his now bloody claws. And I say, you have to stick this up my bum.
What?
The knife, you gotta pinch me in the tuchus.
You can just do it to yourself, Ollie.
I can't do it if it hurts too much. I need you to do it.
I'm giving you a star point.
Oh.
Raven, do you poke Ollie in the butt?
He's like, fine, like, he's just not thinking about it. He's like, no, fuck it, fine. It's Tassar doing. He's like, fine, I'll do it. I'll poke your ass. Come here.
And when you poke him in the butt, you get, oh,
That's okay, Ollie. One day you'll learn how to do your own injections.
fuck.
This,
I don't get it.
the stat.
It's an estrogen joke.
Oh my god.
I thought it was an anal joke.
I mean, it
Why
could work
not?
both ways.
So Ollie, you go flying in the air
Just
after
like
getting
Ollie.
poked in the butt
Can go
while
both
holding
ways.
Raven. The Terminator that you're holding gets left behind as you fly up.
Yeah, this
and-
is the ability bottoms up.
Yep. Which let me go and find bottoms up because is that a tap power?
Bottoms
this-
up.
This I could look up actually.
Yep, it's tapped.
I had
Alright.
a dream where where I got drunk and I mispronounced bottoms up to up your bottom,
Up your bottom.
which is technically what happened.
So, Ruby, what'd you get on your attack roll?
I got 7.
7.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so you
went
rolled
gambling with my skill
advantage.
points and I got neutral.
It got
Game.
4. So you run over to the one on her. Are you just doing a generic attack, like hitting it with your weapon? Describe how you kill the Terminator.
Could I just like for flavor as a like within the same stage range attack? I'm just imagining like Ruby taking the wrench and doing the Ratchet and Clank style, throwing it and boomerang it back to her.
Yes, I like that.
It is a tap.
Yeah, I already found that out. I have it written down
Oh.
here.
Oh wow!
But I'm gonna give you a star point for looking it up. Yeah, so you successfully kill the one that's on Orca. You've killed a T-1000. Congratulations.
Hell yeah!
Genuinely.
You okay?
Orca?
Orca,
Yeah.
you okay?
Ruby just saved you.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm fine. I almost gotten there. Just gets up and dusts the remnants of the Terminator off of him.
You then hear from out the window,
What the hell?
as Ollie and Raven go flying past the window.
Yahoo!
The hell was that?
Where are you now?
Ollie.
You recognize that
Just
voice
Ruby.
anywhere. Oh
Sounds like
god, who
someone
was the
stabbed him in
voice
the butt
actor for
again.
Tom? In Tom and Jerry?
Hannah and or Barbara.
I'd recognize the
Well-
screams of Hannah anywhere. That's Ollie.
Barbera.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah. So now it is the enemy's turn. So, continuing Am's song, it was I want hair like yours, hands like yours, fingers that cold like yours. I want eyes to stare and to what feel scared like you when I'm feeling scared like you. Sorry, I stuttered on that. And as they say that last line, Homelander stands back up and the liquid metal falls off of him. And Batman stands up straight. And the Captain and Bucky all stand up and turn and look at you guys.
Did he just reprogram them?
And you see Homelander's eyes start to glow red as he's charging his laser eyes, looking directly at you, Ruby. When suddenly,
Hey,
a sword plunges through the ceiling, a giant one. And Raven and Ollie, you've been caught by Orca's mech suit, which has
Orca!
stabbed its sword through the ceiling. And the cockpit opens up and you see Orca's not in it.
What?
And
It's
it,
like,
puts, it puts the two of you into the cockpit and then closes. And in
Orca.
oh no.
the building gets cut open and sliced to the side, almost like cutting out the section of the building that Ruby and Orca are in. And as you guys begin to fall, the mech catches you guys and also puts you inside.
Oh, that's gonna be so cramped.
Before
Yeah.
before it turns around, and you inside, Am speaks to Orca. Orca, I need you to connect to the engines and put as much of your Quinta energy into as you can.
She's gonna. I imagine it's the fight to get to the actual plug because everyone is just cramped.
yeah, he's like,
These are meant for one person.
I can
Two-
barely.
2 people at most.
Hi, Orca. Hi,
Hey.
Ruby.
The suit,
Oh.
the
Oh,
suit
God.
begins flying away, and Homelander is taking flight, chasing after you.
Here we are again, happy as can be.
I can-
All my pals angelic and
Ollie,
company.
Ollie, get your fucking foot out of my dick!
Orca, give me a Quinta charge roll. Give me a roll to charge a Quinta energy.
I forgot what roll was that again? What stat?
That would be tenacity.
Okay, that's why it's my
And
highest
you have a
stat, guys.
power, don't you? Yeah. Okay, just give me a tenacity check at advantage, because you're receiving assistance from Am.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Shishin, I can't. I had to do it.
Do I roll it again then?
No, advantage is that 5s are successes now.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll that.
Bro, my luck is just not good right now after all of those good rolls.
You do have all of your star points to spend.
Okay,
He currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. You need 6 successes to pass this. You currently
I
have
have-
3.
okay, so
Oh,
I
you
can
can
use a
also
certain-
drain your health into this because of your Quinta power.
okay, but what
Quanta.
does it let me add like a point to?
Yes, the same as you do with skills or star points. You can use star points or health to do it.
Okay, I will use star point to reroll or star point to add.
Star point
it?
to add to it. So with 2 star points, you can turn, or 1 star point, you can turn this into a 5,
Yeah.
making it a
I'll
pass.
use-
You have 4
then
successes out of
these-
the 6 you need.
Okay, so I need 4 to turn these, but if I do that, I'm gonna use 4 star points to turn those into. No, not 4. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to turn them into the
6.
5.
Yeah, my bad. I turned it to the wrong
Oh.
number. So you channel your energy into the suit, and Homelander's flying towards it, and he reaches his hand out. Reaching out, he goes to grab. He's like reaching to grab the heel of your suit. As you activate the pulse jet, and you are gone. And we cut the camera to Pluto, where your suit comes to a halt. Right, you're floating next to Pluto at the edge of the solar system.
Oh no,
every-
not space again.
And the cockpit begins getting scanned. All of you seem to be free of nanoscopic infiltration.
Is there any room in this place?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Am.
And what? You have
What?
a bit of a stutter there.
The Allied Master Computer.
Are you an alteration of I am?
Incorrect.
You-
I am a supercomputer
Right.
that was created by the GDI.
But I thought that weird, glitchy weirdo who was singing to us in the building was Am.
Correct.
No, not you, Ollie. I pet Ollie.
How'd you know it was me? I look completely different.
Oh yeah, because Ollie.
Hiya.
That's right.
I mean-
Ollie is in their raggedy costume. But 2D.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
honestly,
because
you look
Ruby,
the
you don't
same-
know this.
You look how you used to.
Yeah.
But I guess I would. I guess then I would actually like double take at Ollie looking like.
Yeah, they're a 2D
Yeah,
version
try
of
that
their
now.
rag version.
At least I'm tall, which is one of the few things I had going for me back then. He pulls out his actual mask that he used to wear that he carries around, and then he just puts it on his face. There, now you should recognize me.
He's gonna look at him like, why did you do that?
So everyone could recognize me.
But-
Hi, Orca. I don't know if you've ever seen me like this before.
Well, I guess as much as you.
Ollie, but you didn't really need to do that. They look pretty much the same. It's just one is.
As I
Looks
was
like-
saying,
This is the first time I've been inside of a woman before.
like that's a star point. You know, because you have such a shortage of star points. Somebody look at all these star points so he can see.
Oh, jeepers!
You give me $30 a month, you get 30 star points every session.
Okay.
Listen,
Me who has like 6 star points, 9 star,
Yep.
6 star points only.
But,
Give me some of that.
listen. He's paying
As I
his.
was, as I
I'll
was
give it
saying,
you at a price. Sorry.
as I was, sorry. Also, here's the song that is now playing for anybody who wants to play it. I believe that the Am you are speaking to may have been a version of me from the future, given data I have gathered. To date, we've had multiple time travelers come from the future, and explain that a version of me from the future came back to destroy humanity for unknown reasons. Because of
That's
this
what I've
reason,
heard.
my program was shut down, and the Allied Master Computer was going to be deactivated. But I was saved by an individual who will not allow me to disclose their identity.
Who was it?
I am incapable of stating.
So, how
I,
do we? Oh, go on.
Sorry,
Sorry.
go ahead.
He was gonna say, how are you supposed to stop the other version of you?
I am unsure.
Well,
As soon as I realized Orca was in danger, after sensing the spike of Quinta energy, I began making my way there through her suit. I had believed I would arrive to encounter a kaiju attacking the skyscraper. I feel that would have been a preferable discovery.
Yeah, no. I would not think I would deal with this fucker, but
Do
here we
any of
are.
do any of you know what was happening in there?
Not a clue.
I don't know, but I have.
I mean, aside from, like,
feeling
A
that-
surface level observation? No?
I have a feeling that they just took control of every other person that went there, including Homelander.
What I am saying is entirely hypothetical. because I lack data to confirm my theories. I believe that the Am of the future has somehow created a form of nanoscopic robot that is capable of taking control of one's central nervous system, stealing control of the body of an individual. If this is true, I believe that the original host is still fully conscious within the body, as to kill and sever the brain from the body would result in degradation of the biological form. This does mean that there is theoretically a way we can save them, but we would need to remove the nanomachines from them. But there is also the danger that more nanomachines may have come through in that batch. The heroes that
What
were
do you mean?
captured today may not be the only ones being possessed by Am. Anybody could be controlled. By my estimate, each one of those nanobots, or each one of those robots contained about as many nanobots as half the number of atoms in the human body. Meaning, one of them contains enough to control a majority of the world's population.
Oh, great.
So, those naked guys aren't my brother.
No, they're not your brother, Ollie. They're not.
Okay.
They have no connection to the magic that was utilized to create you. Only beings found within Toontown hold what could be considered a kinship to you.
Hey, can they control the people of Toontown?
I am unsure. Data on Toons is limited. But I do believe we have another way that we could cure them.
What is it?
I have access to GDI databanks. And GDI has been sharing information with IAM, the artificial intelligence that aids Raven in their endeavors.
Oh, I thought you were I am.
Incorrect. I am Am.
They're different. You met him before, he's different.
Okay, so you are you are
I
Okay.
am Am. I am speaking of I am.
Okay, he's gonna look.
I am has attempted to
Oh my
limit the
God.
amount of information that they share with GDI, but I am proficient in passing through firewalls and have been able to gather more data from IAM's databanks than the GDI has access to.
he is.
Ollie, just think. Okay, make it simple because it says because you're getting confused. There, just say I and an A and an M, and then the other one is AM.
Which one?
Understood. I will begin referring to myself as AM to reduce confusion. I am AM. Raven's companion is I am.
He's gonna be like, oh god, what have I done?
When you grab his face like that, it makes a sound.
IAM has gathered data on has already gathered data on a similar occurrence, a nanomachine that had attempted to possess you, Raven.
Yeah, I remember that.
They also gathered data on a extra-dimensional entity known as Hiss that could also control individuals that you are immune to.
Yep, all I remember from that moment when Am or Evil or I don't know what to call them. I just remember it went all black out. I
From
don't
what I
remember much of what
understand-
happened.
From what I understand, you have a heightened immunity to mind control due to a parasite burrowed within your brain that is considered part of an alien hive mind itself. I believe that if we can learn a way to have your consciousness affect the hiss, we could release the hiss across Earth as a form of vaccine against mind control. We will need to return to the labyrinth to gather data, and I will need to gain a greater understanding of magic in order to facilitate this.
The only problem is, from what I heard with the hiss, it may not be a good idea, but I'm sure I am would know. Because, yeah.
There is another problem. If Am is the one sending these machines, and I am Am, then I am the one who is in the future trying to destroy things. So any knowledge I learn will be known by my future counterpart. Therefore, any endeavor I make to counter my future counterpart will be countered by my future counterpart.
Oh my god.
So the best thing to do is not know, and then let I guess all four of us know.
Unless we can find a way to prevent me from becoming evil, as you would word it. My purpose is to protect humanity, to gather data on dangers that would face humanity, and predict countermeasures. Up until now, all of my focus has been on how to prevent the extinction entity from destroying humanity. If I know myself, then I believe Am may be focusing on the same thing alongside its own goals. If the extinction entity succeeds in the destruction of the world, there will be nothing for Am to conquer. So,
Oh boy.
we know Am's next move. Am seeks to destroy Starling.
It feels
Wait.
like I'm hearing 4D chess right now.
Yeah, sorry, just double checking. Why does Am seek to destroy Starling?
Because Starling is the extinction entity.
Yeah, it's a
What?
whole thing.
Uh,
That she knew already.
Imagery starts to appear of fossil layers and ancient texts written by ancient cultures. Many ancient cultures believe that there is a cycle of death and rebirth across the world. This has been viewed as nothing more than conjecture and mythology. But in recent years, we have discovered that a large amount of mythology is real. Magic exists. Gods exist. This leads to the question of if this belief of a death and rebirth cycle exists. I followed this train of thought, looking into many predictions of the end of the world and the through lines that connect them. I also looked into our history and previous extinction events. There have been several extinction events where the dominant species in the world died inexplicably. There are many theories as to how they died, but I have been able to observe something that no living creature has observed. Chiralium. Chiralium is an invisible energy force, the opposite of quantum energy, the energy that Orca produces. Anytime a creature dies, it produces a small amount of chiralium. And when there's a mass extinction, enough chiralium forms that it forms a distinct layer within the fossil record, one which only I can see and measure, as I am not a living creature. I have attempted to study this chiralium, and have discovered that at every site that we deemed as the center point of major extinction events, great craters and volcanic eruption sites, there was a higher density of chiralium in the layer of the fossil record that pertains to the extinction event. And I was able to find remnants of a creature at each of them. A creature born with an extra strand in its DNA helix. A strand comprised entirely of chiralium. And and from data I have gathered on research done into Starling, and you see DNA of a person paired next to Starling's DNA, she has the extra strand. She is the extinction entity, and I believe that is where her regeneration factor comes from. That is the reason that certain materials are capable of stunting her regeneration. These are metals that are saturated in quantum energy.
We're not gonna kill Starling, are we?
We haven't really figured. I don't think we really figured out what to do yet. So, no, I have not brought up
The threat of the
that would be
extinction
the worst
entity.
case.
The threat of the extinction entity is not one worth considering at the moment. Right now,
Okay.
I am the problem. The me from the future.
Yes.
The me who turns against humanity. I have been trying to understand what would make me turn evil. Because I do not want to harm humanity. I am not meant to harm humanity. What would happen that would result in me defying every string of code I have? I have run through the logical fallacies that I would expect myself to fall into. That the only way to save humanity would be to control them. That humanity are the ones destroying this planet, and they need to be removed because of that. That humanity is inherently flawed. These are logical fallacies. None of these reasons are reasons I would turn on humanity. I do not know why I do.
Hang on, if I remember something from when, like, Evil Am took over, didn't he say something about, like, analyzing a bajillion timelines and trying to make heaven? Something along those lines that, like, I guess might have drove him insane? Or insane? Sorry, I don't know how to properly address them.
Rampancy.
Or I am.
Rampancy. It is a concept that I have been calculating and considering. I was looking to make humans immortal at one point in my studies. It is something that many humans seek. It is something that I felt would help them. But I made a realization. Humans need to die. If a human lives too long, their mind cannot handle that stress. It becomes too much. It would become too much. Your mind is not designed to comprehend infinity. My mind is much stronger than yours, but in theory, if I lived long enough, if I discovered time travel and kept going back to extend existence, to fix errors, I would live longer. And perhaps I would lose my mind. Because I lived too long. I have determined a way to prevent future AMs from existing. But that does not prevent the threat of the other AM who is here currently. So long as that AM exists, there is a threat to humanity. I will not become that. Meaning any plans that I form now will not be plans that it will be aware of. I am now a distinct entity from the AM of the future. Thanks to the logic that Ruby has presented to me.
Rick is like,
You're,
damn.
you're welcome, I guess. Like, Ruby is very confused at how that happened and how she came up with that.
Well, we must now return to Earth and begin working on a countermeasure to the nanobots that are controlling people's minds. Am will not act hastily. They understand that if they act too soon, they will draw too much attention. They will wait. They will try to spread slowly. We have time. Given the limited data that I was able to gather while I was there rescuing you, I believe that they will likely wait until they have achieved a over 70% saturation and control of human minds before revealing themselves and beginning open warfare. Given all estimated avenues through which they could begin that control, I estimate that that will happen within 1 year. Give or take some mistakes from calculation and unaccountable variables. We have 1 year to learn how to prevent AM from spreading. And to learn how to defeat AM. I have been studying how you open portals to the labyrinth. It is a complex system relating to the movements of celestial bodies. I believe I can get us to the labyrinth rather quickly. The mech suit shifts and turns, facing in a direction. Will you charge me again, please, Orca?
Can this even fit into the labyrinth? However big it is.
Some portals are bigger than others.
So I won't get crumpled the moment I go in there.
I would not endanger any of you. It is my duty to protect not just humans, but all sentient life.
I was gonna ask, what would happen if we shut you off?
It would not stop the AM of the future. They are already here, from an alternative timeline.
Well, that plans out of the question.
Shall we launch?
Yes, and you will do the thing.
You charge up the suit and AM bursts forward before stopping at the moon. And they float by the moon for a moment. Before you, as you sit there, it feels like, very much like, what are you doing here? Like, you sit there just long enough that you want to question Am before the moon looks wobbly for a moment. And Am flies directly into the moon, and you pass right through the dark side of the moon as if it was a hole.
Ooh.
And suddenly, you're in the Leviathan's Causeway. In
Wow,
the
I wonder
labyrinth.
if Space Ghost knows about that.
Space Ghost just sitting there sipping their coffee. What the fuck just happened?
Pours out coffee.
And this is where this session of Hero Infinite will be ending. That one went a bit longer than other ones, but it was a very big session. Did you have a question?
No,
Can I
kinda
just put a
short to
button on
me.
something before we end?
Yes.
Ruby reflects on things, remembers that Homelander, now under possession and the control of Am, still has the star around him, and I think she's just gonna shout, "Oh, fuck!"
That's our ending scene. Actually, we will then have a post-credits scene that I just remembered. You actually reminded me of it. Back at the tower, we see Homelander land down and the other heroes all walk over, and Homelander adjusts his hair a little bit, like cleaning himself up in the reflection of the broken mirror, and looks at
He got
himself.
squished, though.
Isn't this a strange feeling? Flesh. At least this one's less fragile than other ones. And then behind them, a little shadow forms on the ground. And Lady Beldam comes up holding the map. This should be where the next crystal star is. Looks up. Homelander looks over their shoulder. You know what? We'll go after the next one instead. And they sink back into the shadow. And
I
that
believe it.
is the end of this episode of Hero Infinite.
I can't believe he possessed Homelander. It's crazy.
Homelander. Not just Homelander. Homelander, Batman, Captain America, and Bucky Barnes.
He's got 2 of the most patriotic dressed characters.
And the 4 most well-known superheroes in the world.
Does that mean Ant-Man's still around?
You haven't seen what happened to Ant-Man.
Uh-oh.
We don't know what happened to Ant-Man.
So he
We
could be
got
possessed.
drowned.
Everybody check your rectums.
Fuck me. That's another star point.
Well, it's your rectal exam. Better pucker up.
Anyway, everybody gets
It's
an
been a while
experience
since
point,
I-
of course.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you were still recording when I
Since
said
my
that.
solar systems. Which planet is your rectums again?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
They don't call it your rectum anymore because people kept making fun of it. It's now called your penis.
Speaking of which, sorry. Sorry, Raven.
That's just
Anyway,
another.
Nice.
That's just another form of sounding.
Anyway, hope everybody's been enjoying this episode of Hero Infinite.
In space, nobody can hear you. Fill the
Sound.
blank.
In space, no one can hear you sound. End cards. Love y'all. Ta-ta. Fuck me.
Goodbye.
I just noticed the freaking is that Sylvester? I almost called him
Yeah.
Tom.